Hey, beauties. Guys, this is my first ever intuitive energy reading for the Biz Babe. It is like a weekly horoscope energy reading type thing for your business, all your business moves and manifestations, blocks that are happening right now that I can feel, that I can sense for you, and all that good stuff. So let's dive in. First, I feel like I should talk to you a little bit about my process and how I develop these readings. So when I take my notes for this, I actually generate I call in the energetic presence of who is going to be attuned to this specific video. And if you think of it like tuning in your radio station, there is an energetic blueprint for the radio. So, like, you turn to your favorite radio channel, you know you're going to get your favorite station every time, hands down. And you're not going to get some like random channel like classical music, unless that is your favorite radio channel. But that is sort of the idea. Everything has a frequency, everything has a vibration. And when I set that intention before each call and before each download, I begin to tune into this and tune into the vibration that people need to hear. So that's how I create this information. And then I just allow it to flow through me with my intuition and develop that so much deeper. So, okay, here is what I have downloaded so far. And guys, this is some pretty cool stuff. Okay, so the first thing I immediately saw when the energy came into my space was I saw you feeling a little bit deflated in your business right now. Your energy is lacking, and you're like, it almost even felt like a hunched over feeling, like you're almost ready to give up, but you don't want to either. So I very much sensed that energy coming in from you. And what I noticed too was that you are so close to your goal, you have no idea. So I want to remind you not to give up. Keep going, because you are literally so close. I can see it. You're just right there and bursting through that bubble. You're just Don't give up now, or you will push yourself further. And that is part of the struggle of being a business entrepreneur, is that we often I find that we learn the hardest lessons in entrepreneurship, because there is nobody telling us what to do. There is nobody telling us the next thing we need to check off our list. And so at times it can get very easy to feel lost. It can get very easy to feel deflated in where you're going, and just keep going. Because the moment you give up is the moment you're sending a sign to the universe that you don't want this anymore, that this isn't the right dream for you. And then all your momentum that you have built up is lost. And then when you decide to put your foot back on the gas again, you're starting from square one. You're starting from ground zero. Trust me, guys, when I say I have lived this, I have done this more times than I can count. And like, I kept asking myself, why do I keep doing this to myself? It was because I didn't believe. And like, this is the most important piece for you guys. Believe in where you're going. Know it is going to happen without a shadow of a doubt. And the moment that you begin to doubt yourself, that is the moment that you need to check yourself back in. I don't know why this is coming up for me right now, but those moments when you feel self-doubt in your business, get an elastic band, like one of those ones that come on the vegetable or, just one of those elastic bands, and put it around your wrist. And every time you begin to doubt yourself, take that elastic band and just give yourself a little flick. And then reaffirm it with what it what you need, what you know is true instead. That you've got this, that you're on the right track and all of that stuff. It may sound like it's not that extreme, but it just catches your attention. And when you start catching it, that's how you begin to rewire and rewrite the cycle for yourself. Because instead of just floating around on autopilot, you begin to pay attention to those thoughts that are running around in the background of your mind. And that is when you begin to shift. Okay. I also very strongly got the message that there is something that you have been avoiding doing. You have been avoiding doing something and you need to do it. This is what's going to take you over this threshold. No matter how scary, no matter how imperfect, you need to do it. Tap back into that energy of what you are doing and what you're creating, and find that spark that you had when you first got the idea. Take that action, because you're not going to take the messy action instead of the perfect action. And I talked a little bit about this in my Instagram stories before coming live here, but there has been so many times in my business that I have had these amazing ideas and I just go there and wait for everything to get perfect. I wait for everything to get perfect before I take my action. And that is one of the reasons. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But take the messy action over the perfect action. That is one of the reasons. This is where I was going. That is one of the reasons why I paused my business for so long, because I was waiting for perfection, waiting for the perfect time for things to all line up, perfect time in our schedules, perfect time to have time to do it, waiting for all the things to get done on the back end, waiting for me to get them all done. Well, I would procrastinate doing them and they would never happen. Let me know in the comments, give me a like if you can relate to that, because I have been guilty of that too. And maybe you notice that in your own self and in your own business, but take the messy action. I'm not 100% sure how this going live on YouTube thing works, but this is the messy action for me, because I knew I needed to go live and I don't have all the things lined up on the back end, but I'm doing the action. And that takes me to the bigger and the bolder. And when you listen to those intuitions, when you listen to those action steps, that is what moves you. That is what moves you to the next level. So, whatever you've been avoiding doing, do it. Messy action. And comment done below that you've done the messy inspired action. Okay. So, check in with me that you did it. I'll be your accountability buddy. Okay. I'm also getting the sense that there is a very strong sense, like I very much saw from you, that you have a very laser focused right now. And there is this whole section on the side that you cannot see because you are so tunnel focused on this vision. And what I'm also sensing in relation to that is that you feel like you can't handle all of it. You're getting a little bit overwhelmed with what's going on in yourself and in your business now. And you're so laser focused on being straight ahead that these things are piling up on the side. And it's creating a chaos for you. But in reality, when you open up your vision, open up those pieces, energetically speaking, of course, like your vision is obviously open, but when you open yourself up and allow those in, this is actually what will free you. You'll begin to breathe, taking little actions here and there, and you feel like you're gaining momentum after momentum. Instead of being laser focused on what is going ahead in front of you, this is the messy inspired action piece. You can handle more than one thing. That's what is also coming through for me, is that you can handle doing all of these things. So allow yourself to be, and actually this leads me to the next one is, and this will help you with it too, is you need to ground yourself. And we're actually going to do that right now on this call. So let me just pull up some music here, and then we will go through a grounding exercise right now for you to help you. Because what's happening right now with this laser focus and avoiding all the other distractions around you is that you're caught up in your mind. And when you root down into who you are and your business and just connect to Mother Earth, plain and simply, when you get grounded, it brings you back down. These things on the side feel easier and better to manage. And then this opens up your peripheral, allowing seeing things and making it seem easier and less overwhelming. And then at the same time, you're expanding your energy because you're able to hold more. So, that being said, let's do that now. So, finding yourself, hold on, finding yourself in a comfortable seated position and taking a moment and connecting to your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine tree roots coming out from underneath you. Imagine tree roots. And if you are struggling with this piece, I invite you to use your imagination. Gently close your eyes and allow yourself to connect to your breath. And allow your imagination to come out and play. See tree roots coming down from underneath you, coming out and going through the ground. Going down through all those layers of Mother Earth, those layers that you might have learned about in geography class that nobody fully remembers. Beautiful. I always like to pause and look at the crystal and gemstone layer. My earth has one of those, a specific one. And then taking those tree roots down deeper into Mother Earth. Deeper And then reaching Mother Earth's core, tying your tree roots down around the core, like putting a giant lock on it so that it keeps you anchored. And then pausing here for a moment and reconnecting to your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful, babe. And then from here, we're going to visualize the energy coming up through your tree roots. So imagine Mother Earth giving her energy to you in your tree roots, and we're bringing that energy back up through all the layers, all the way up, and then bringing it back up into the soles of your feet, into your ankles, feeling that energy pulling your body down to the earth just slightly. Bringing that energy up through your legs, into your shins and calves. Feeling that going around your knee. And then bringing that up through your thighs and into your hips and pelvis area. Gently noticing your body beginning to relax as that goes. And then bringing that up through the stomach area and low back. Bringing that energy up through your chest and upper back. Bringing that energy up into your shoulders. And then that energy goes down your arms. Beautiful. And then bringing that energy down your arms, into your forearms, then into your wrists, hands, and out your fingertips. Then bringing that energy back up through your neck, all the way around, and then all the way around your head, and up through the crown chakra. Beautiful. And when you're ready, gently returning to your normal breathing, and then bringing yourself back to your space, bringing your awareness back to your space, and then gently opening your eyes. So you can do that anytime you need to ground yourself. You can come back to this video and listen to this section again. But when you feel yourself getting caught in that overwhelm and having a million thoughts running through your mind, that is generally a sign that you need to get grounded. So, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's weekly energy reading. Take action on the thing that you've been avoiding doing and don't wait for perfection. These are the main golden nuggets. And find a way to do something for yourself this week to allow yourself to fall in love with what you're doing again, so that you can build your energy back up and realign to where you're going. because you're so much closer than you think, and I hope you remember that. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys, and we will see you next week.